Hello, and this is my reaction to Pokemon Horizons episode 35. There we go. I'm reacting to this on Tuesday. Normally I do it on like Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, I just haven't been feeling so well, so we'll see how this reaction goes. What happened in the last episode? Was it was it the episode where Deanna left? Yeah, I think that's what happened. It's the episode where Deanna left, and then Amethyos got the Terra Orb. And hopefully they will arrive in Paldea in this episode. Or maybe we're gonna get one more episode of them on the ship. And then at the end, they arrive. No, yeah. And then at the end, they are finally in Paldea. Because I want to see Paldea, right? Kind of like, you've done good with Galar. You made up for what Journeys did to Galar. I want Paldea now. Oh yeah, and the bracelet, which I think is gonna come back. I think what's gonna happen is that they might find that bracelet on like the ground or something. And then they're gonna worry what happened to Grandma. Or maybe that bird, Squawkabilly, when it comes back to inform them it has the armband as a way to say she's in danger. I mean, it makes sense. I'm sure it's not cheap running this ship and feeding all these wild Pokemon and your own Pokemon. Because Roy, just adventuring, like maybe if you had a sponsor that will sponsor your adventuring, but other than that, adventuring doesn't make money unless you actually find things and then sell them or whatever, you know. Like, it's a way. Alright, so Dot is covered at least. I mean, even if Dot made, like, let's say a lot of money, I'm sure running this ship and all that is just, like, how expensive is it? So I guess this episode is gonna be about them. Well, obviously. Just think of the food cost, if that's the only thing you want to think about. And fuel. You know, you can say, well, the fuel just comes from the Pokemon. You have to feed those Pokemon. Oh, hello, Spearow. I mean, I think it would have been cool if one of, like, maybe if Liko could get a Spearow as her bird Pokemon. You know, to be like, her first bird Pokemon was a Spearow. You know, the Pokemon that a certain trainer didn't have some good times with. And I do like that we see that they're still doing schoolwork. You know, even though it's distance, I like that. That we get it, you know, from time to time. And that they get assignments to do. Please. I think it would have been greater if maybe you did it on someone else. Maybe on Oreo, or maybe Molly. You know. Okay. So I guess it's gonna be an episode about Freed is gonna go out, make money, and then Liko's just gonna study. And they do and they will. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be a quite funny episode. Gonna be very quirky. We're in the Wild West. Okay, I thought they were gonna do the gag of opening and then... oh, hello, Snubble. Oh. I mean, I think if he had a Grand Bull, that would have been better. You know? Snubble looks a bit too cute. But maybe that's the joke. You know, very tough guys, and then you see a Snubble and a Lechonk. Yeah. And I think it has Wind Rider as well, so... part of its ability is a tumbleweed. Ah, so it's a Pokemon Ranger. Like a park ranger, maybe. And that his Pokemon is gonna be like it got taken by some, it's called, those Pokemon hunters. I wonder how the Pokemon hunters will look. If they will look pretty like Western, you know, like the Wild West, or if they're gonna be more of the oh, hello. I mean, is it his? Oh. Was that on purpose? He's like, no, I don't want to go back to my trainer. Or is it just the wind is blowing it? If it's just the wind, I think it would be good if they maybe showed a bit more of like a gust. Roy, very fast. What Pokemon is that? Oh, okay, Rhydon. Didn't know Rhydons were so bouncy. But maybe it's just, you know, underneath their scales, it's pretty, you know, bouncy. And it's just their plate of armor, you know, it like moves with the bounciness. Okay. So I guess... wait. Maybe he's like, no, Anakusa didn't choose where to go. The wind was blowing it, right? And that is just like the Ash. I understand that little reference right there to the Ash and Pikachu scene in Aim to be a Pokemon Master. Like, it was in the middle. If only you had a Pokemon that could fly, Roy. If only you did. And if only Liko had a Pokemon that could use psychic, like confusion or something. You know, psychic abilities. But, unlucky for us, they don't have that. Yeah. Or maybe it's like the other way around. Anakusa looks like these things. Is that Bramblegast? No, I think Bramblegast is the evolved form. What is the name of these? Is it Bramblin? Yeah, I think so. I think it's Bramlin and then Bramblegast. Yeah, and I didn't know that the first stage was like Grass Ghost either. I thought it was just pure grass. And then when it evolves, it became like Grass Ghost. Like, no, I almost died. Had my head stuck in the sand. I mean, I will say this episode isn't really like capturing my attention. Oh, I actually really like that animation right there. And the fact that its eyes just stood in place and everything else rolled around. I thought that looked really good. Come on, a stunk tank is the cutest. Man, I recognize his voice. Oh, come on, Wismer is super cute. How dare you? Yeah, maybe. I mean, isn't it already in a cage? Wait, what? Or are they like, is that like a transfer cage into like a more permanent transportation? Wait, what? Okay, maybe Pikachu has like allergies or something. Like dust allergies. Yeah, allergy. Oh. I don't like that. I think it would be better. Like maybe he doesn't like being called cute. But I think it would have been better if they just made it so that he actually has allergy to something. Like like you didn't protect my honor when they called me cute. I mean that's oh god, that oh no, I forgot the name of that Pokemon. But they don't seem to want to put up a fight. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll go with you. I mean, wouldn't he want to go there as well then? It's his Pokemon. He can be like, oh, alright, I'll send some of my boys to pick those guys up, and I'll meet you guys where, my Pokemon is. No, so he was still in the cage. Ojo. Like Ojo-sama. I want to get a better look at her eyes, because I think her eyes looks pretty unique. Like for example, her design tells me that she's probably gonna show up later on, while these guys are very, generic. Even though they don't really have generic Pokemon. An Omastar, like a fossil Pokemon, that's probably really rare. And then a Toxtricity is like, There we go. Captain Pikachu does everything. Oh. Oh, so that's why they made a cute thing. She's very creepy. But it's kind of like Bud. Oh, Mud Spray. Is that Mud Slap? Or Mud Bomb? I'm gonna assume Mud Slap. Okay. Acid and Water Gun. Good job. So maybe this how they're gonna be like, Pikachu can't win this fight because, he's having allergies. Alright, nice. Seeing bulldoze. It is obviously that this guy's Mudstale is like very strong. And also, like, can Freed's Pikachu even hurt Mudstale? Because there's Thunder Punch, Volt Tackle, Double Team. I don't think we've seen its last move yet. Oh, that's very cool. She has an Avalugg. Okay. The cutest of Pokemon, of course. Okay, yeah, I like your team. I like your Pokemon choice. Like, it's very cute of me. But, I mean, I don't need to be cute. I just want cute Pokemon. They'll be cute for me. So it's gonna be that she's gonna use Blizzard, it's gonna make the cage weaker, and then it's gonna be able to break. I mean, obviously Cap saw something up there. Does he want to, like, run up there and, like, do, like, a jump attack, maybe? Okay. Oh, wait, that's the plan. Okay. Freed saw that, okay, Pikachu wants to go up there. But we don't want them to know. Okay, so, and then Freed, like, played it up to trick them. That's my prediction. But that's good, because it's gonna let Roy... Okay, Electric Shock. Gonna let Roy and Liko maybe get some battling done. I mean, if maybe we could see some different moves from Roy and Liko, it would be more interesting. Oh. Come on, you guys. Roy, Liko, they're using 3 Pokemon. You're using 2. But you have 2 other Pokemon with you, please. Oh no. Oh god. Poor Avalugg. Wait, what? It knocked Avalugg? Avalugg is like super tanky, it's like 6,000 okay. Pikachu saves the day again. This is why you shouldn't have done your report on Freed. Should have done on someone else. Give other characters time in the light. Okay. It's gonna break the cage with Rapid Spin, or... Oh, it evolved. Okay. Does it evolve if you use Rapid Spin? Is that something that is kind of like Sudowoodo? What is the pre-evolution of Sudowoodo called? It evolves to Sudowoodo when it learns Mimic. Bonsly. Is it the same here? When it learns Rapid Spin, that's when it evolves? Like, of course. And yeah, not in the show, Bramblin and Brambleghast really looks different. In the games, I can barely tell a difference. But when you see, like, how big Brambleghast is compared to before, like... Okay, Sludge Bomb. This doesn't matter because, yeah, Captain Pikachu is just gonna save the day while Liko and Roy just look. But are they gonna reveal his last move now? Yeah, because it's a ground type, so it's not gonna do anything. Oh wait, what are you doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Good job, Freedom Pikachu. You did it. Maybe that would have been cooler. Maybe I would have enjoyed it if they didn't save the day all the time, you know? If they weren't doing everything all the time. Like, I don't know, like, I want battle development from Rico and Roy. From Liko and Roy. So, yeah, no, I dislike this episode. Because it's not like, I don't think Captain Pikachu and Freed are like bad characters. I kind of like them as characters, but there's too much. It's like shoved in your face all too much. If they were supporting characters, I would be fine with it. But they're not. Like, don't need to see them every episode, doing everything every episode. And now, I mean, the show is out now in English. So maybe I should like listen to like the outro and intro in English. I think I've heard the English intro and it was kind of like I think I prefer the Japanese one. But we'll see the outro. I mean, I would say this episode was like filler. It's kind of like, okay, it explains a bit, they made some money. This is how they make money. Okay. Still, I did not enjoy this episode. I mean, the episode was just completely middle of the road for me. If it wasn't for the fact of Captain Pikachu and Freed, the whole battle, the episode would be like a 5 out of 9. But because of the Freed and Pikachu thing, like, it's too much. It makes it like a 3 out of 9 for me. I don't think the female villain could really, like, I don't know, like, I don't think she was that great. I liked her voice, but I think when she said doing a whole thing with cute, not cute at all, then the explosion, I was kind of like, what? The delivery of that didn't really, it wasn't like a good delivery. It's kind of like the Pikachu actress when she was, the evil in episode 25. With the Glalie, and she made, the screaming, the visuals didn't fit the tone of her voice. It was way too soft. So I wonder if it's the same actress, voice actress, because it does seem like when getting that, like, oomph when trying to do like a scream or whatever doesn't really do it. But like I said, like, I like her eyes, like the pastel-y. Like, I think they're cool eyes. I don't think she fits in this episode. I mean, okay, my favorite part was that she had an Avalog. Sadly, her Avalog got one shot by Captain Pikachu by physical attack. But I assume we're gonna see her again because of the fact that her design looks pretty unique. I think that they're gonna want to reuse that for something. Maybe in another, if we get like some other like Hunter episodes, she's gonna be there. That's all I have to say.